What's up guys, and welcome back to GFW in TEW 2013. We're at our next pay-per-view, so we are going to run it, basically. We're going to book it. I've got most of the matches planned out already. Got my nice sheet. Always have a plan sheet. I plan out everything. So our opening match is going to be for our X Division title, and Matt Seidel is going to face PJ Black for the X Division title, and that has to be 12 minutes apparently. Yes, cool. And in a surprise result, PJ is going to win. So we're going to have all of our titles have now changed hands once. That'll be our opener, so we'll work the crowd and we'll keep Seidel strong. And then we'll have Chris Sabin and Matt Hardy next. So wait, do I have that in the pre-booking? Oh shit, I had the X Division one in the pre-booking. We'll do the pre-booking ones first, actually, that's the easier way to do it. So PJ Black wins, pinfall, all out match, work the crowd, and keep strong Matt Seidel, 12 minutes. And for the X Division title. And from booking, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, 20 minutes. And Samoa Joe picks up the victory by pinfall. And we're a slow build, and I'll keep both guys strong. I don't know if that'll have the effect I want, but I don't want either guy looking weak, basically. And then we have the world title match, so that's Alberto and Brock Lesnar. Make it, did I make it slightly longer than 20 minutes? We'll make it 20 for now. We'll see how this works out for timing. And Brock Lesnar wins, pinfall, decisive win, slow build. Add from booking, add to booking grid. Then we've got John Moxley and Bray. And Moxley's going to win by pinfall, and it's going to be a tainted win. Can I say how it's tainted? No. I was going to have like a weapon attack thing. Mox is the winner by pinfall, tainted, and a slow build again. That'll probably be our semi-main event. There we go. Now, our other matches. We have Okada's US title match, where he is going to face Jeff Jarrett, who hit him with the old El Kabong on the last, on the Go Home show. So that has to be 20 minutes for the United States title. And Okada wins. Do I want decisively? I might do. I'll just make it pinfall for now. So there we go, there's quite a big surprise. Jeff Jarrett losing to Okada. And then we have Rusev's match, where he is going to basically slaughter Jushin Liger as part of his rivalry that he was in. Where's Jushin? So that has to be 12 minutes. Well, it doesn't have to be, but that's how long it's going to be. Submission, decisive win. Let's see what else we have. We have a tag team title match, assuming Homicide isn't injured. Still, can he still wrestle though? He probably can. So I was going to have Homicide and Hernandez, who are faces, take on... Let's go for the Addiction, maybe. Who have LAX wrestled? They've never wrestled them one-on-one, so let's do that. 12 minutes. With Hernandez getting the pin on Kazarian. Pinfall. Oh yeah, and the tag titles have to be on the line. Oh yeah, and then Sabin and Matt Hardy, 1-on-1. Matt Hardy versus Chris Sabin. So that'd have to be 20 minutes. And the winner is going to be Chris Sabin by flash pinfall with slow build. You know, we'll just have to keep Matt strong. We'll keep them both strong. You know what, Matt, because of that, I'm taking rid of the keep strong. You can just be grumpy. So we can just run the show right now, but I'd like to add some more stuff. I'll put that there, so we're breaking up our title matches a bit. I want to add some stuff. I'm probably going to add another tag team match. Make it like a #1 contenders match for the tag belts maybe, where Team 3D take on the Bullet Club, and Team 3D win. Wait, what's Anderson? Mid-Carter and Mid-Carter, hopefully. Yeah, so that doesn't have to be too long. So that's 12 minutes. It's a medium match, we'll make that. Yeah, let's do that. #1 contender to the tag titles. And we'll have the Dudleys win. And then I want to add any other matches. No, but on the pre-show I'll add some matches. I quite like the idea of having like a full pre-show. So who hasn't booked yet? Let's have Rhino in a squash match. Let's have Rhino squash Grado. In 5 minutes or however long it has to be. 8, is it? 8. Doop. And Rhino wins. Let's see if I can't do something with the Young Bucks or something. Let's see. Teams. The Young Bucks can face... Have I tried teaming up Kota Ibushi with Nakamura? I honestly can't remember. Oh my god. Just us. G. He's beaten Zack Sabre Jr., lost a few matches, lost to Paraguayo. No, he's not been in just a tag match with him. Let's try that then. Let's try him in a tag with Nakamura and see how that turns out. Oh shit, wrong team. Kobashi and Nakamura against the Young Bucks. And we'll have Nakamura wins. Pre-show. Nakamura pins, I don't know. Nick, I think, is the one that's lower down by pinfall. All out match, work the crowd. Okay. Matt Jackson. This is to Nakamura. God damn it. I guess we can have the Young Bucks win and we can build up them later on. So Matt Jackson beats Kota Ibushi. Now, some angles for future things. I like the idea of after the match, post-match, it's blood mark again after dominant victory. Oh yeah, I like the idea of Rusev doing that after his match with Liger. Like, I want to make clear that Rusev is like a monster, basically. I'll use this name. T-R-O-S Trashashka. I need to get used to calling him that. But not too used to it, so I don't call him it in real life. There he is. Now, what can I do after Ray's match? I want to do some sort of angle. Ooh. Let's do that. Let's have Jon Moxley attempts to rip off Ray's mask after the match. Moxley on Ray. They both want to be unscripted, okay. And let's do a hype video before the Brock Lesnar Alberto Del Rio match. Alberto Brock in a 4-minute hype video before the match. And let's do any other angles we want to do? Not sure. I think that's everything I really want to do at the moment. Let's look. So we have that match, that match, that match. In fact, where's like announcers free hype? Wait, who are my announcers again? I just realised like I have no memory of them. Oh yeah, it's Jim Ross and Matt Striker. I might get rid of Matt Striker. He's been annoying me recently. Those who watch Wrestle Kingdom know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's have Jim Ross and Matt Striker can open the show by hypening up Brock and Alberto. Jim Ross wants to be unscripted? Okay. And I also wanted a backstage promo where basically no, I don't want something based on him. Client backstage, no. As plan, no. Issues of promotion warning, no. No. I suppose we can do that. I assume Brock's got a high rating for Menace. What's his Menace? 70 just. Jesus Christ. Whoever set that hasn't seen Brock Lesnar. He's a scary man. We'll have Paul Heyman just hype up Brock before their match during the middle of the show. Doop. And anything else I want to add? I kind of want to do something with AJ and Joe after their match. Attack, cash-in, celebration, concession stand brawl, DDT onto concrete, handshake. Oh, actually. That's it, we'll go for the handshake refusal. Where Samoa Joe is going to offer to shake AJ's hand and AJ's going to turn him down because he's a heel. What a bad man. There we go. So let's run this show. Wait, I want to save before I run it. I know I save a lot, but I'm always paranoid about recordings glitching out or that. So, in the pre-show, God, I didn't realise it was all capital letters. An extremely poor match. Rhino defeated Grado with a gore. That, my throat wasn't up to impersonating that. I was doing some cleaning today and I have like, I had to clean out like a really dusty place. So my throat is really dusty at the moment, which is lovely. And the match had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. The Young Bucks defeated Kota Ibushi and Nakamura in 12:05 when Matt Jackson defeated Ibushi by pinfall with a more bang for your buck. 66C+, pretty sweet. The Young Bucks have excellent chemistry. No notes on their chemistry, so it's neutral. So we can definitely use them as a team. I need to come up with a team name. Someone who's good at team names. Kota Ibushi and Nakamura, go. I'd love to see what folk are going to come up with. Probably stuff like the Golden Kings of Strong Style. That's what WWE would call them. Just take two things related to them and mash them together. Anyway, at the announce desk, Jim Ross and Matt Striker talk about Brock and Al Patron. Well, actually, Matt Striker was terrible. But Jim Ross did really well, so he salvaged the segment. I got 63. That's actually quite good for two announcers. I'm quite impressed. Like I said, I might ditch Striker and bring in someone else. The match had some good action and average heat. BJ Black defeated Matt Sydal in 12:27 by pinfall at 450. BJ Black wins the GFW X Division title. I got 49D+. Alright, bit lower than I was hoping for. Oh shit, I should have updated the rankings. Oh shit, the rankings need updated. So PJ Black. Okay. Now it comes a simple system. I was trying to remember how they work. So if number 10 loses out the rankings, loses the place. If 1 to 9 loses to out the rankings, because PJ Black is in it, Vanquisher gets number 10. Okay, and everyone moves up a lot. So he is number 9. He is number... not a number anymore. And now PJ Black is number 10. Yay, I remembered how it worked. I look forward to folk telling me in the comments I did it wrong. So tag team match, it doesn't affect the rankings. Team 3D defeat the Bullet Club when Brother Ray defeat Doc Gallows by pinfall with a 3D 49D+. And actually had some good action in average heat. Chris Sabin defeated Matt Hardy in 2005 by pinfall with a quick roll up. So Matt Hardy is out of the top 10 and he was number 5. So Rhino is now number 5, Rey Mysterio Jr. is number 6, Okada is number 7, John Moxley is number 8, PJ Black is number 9, and number 10 is now Chris Sabin. Next match. Brock and Heyman have a conversation backstage. 88. Really good rating, as you'd suspect. About the had Sodom in action, but not much of the way heat. LAX defeated The Addiction in 11:33 when Hernandez defeated Frankie Kazarian by pinfall with a diving splash. LAX make defense number 2 of their title. Injury that Homicide had took a big toll. I don't think he has it for too much longer. Got a 65. Pretty decent match, actually. I'm quite pleased with how that turned out. Homicide should not have been wrestling, I know. Barry Windham, I know. In a match that had an average crowd reaction and some decent in-ring action, Toshashka defeated Jushin Liger in 11:39 by submission with an accolade. They had awkward chemistry for that, so that's why it only got 42. That's annoying. The storyline is going to get just finished on the next episode and we'll put him on to better things with his henchmen. I got 42 for. That's quite good. I'm quite pleased with that. No, it's not. It's terrible. What am I on about? Following the tournament victory, he smears the blood of Jushin Liger onto the palm of his hand and wipes it across his chest like a badge of honour, confirming the defeat of his fallen opponent. In my mind, it's like, you know, he ripped the mask off as he was doing the accolade and like Liger's bleeding from like the cut in the mask, and then he's all like, yeah, Rusev crush. Well, except not Rusev. You know what I mean. And about the hats on in action. In an average heat, Okada defeated Jeff Jarrett in 2030 by pinfall with a Rainmaker. Okada makes defense number 8 of his United States title. So now, oh my god, it's time to update the rankings. Okay, so if rank versus rank, winner up, loser down. So like, I swap them over? I think that's what that was. Oh shit, it's too long since I came up with it. I'll need to look back, but I think here, I'll keep a copy of what it is right now, just in case. In case I botched Okada versus Jarrett. So that means that Okada goes up to number 4, possibly, and Jarrett goes down to number 7, I think. I think that's how it works. If it's not, I can always redo it from there. But I got a 54. Not bad. Not the best. But it had good action, good crowd and a good action. Samoa Joe defeated AJ Styles in 2011 by pinfall on Muscle Buster. Got a 68. A bit lower than what I was hoping for. But after the match, Samoa Joe, he goes to shake the hand of AJ Styles, but AJ refuses and walks off. That got a 73, so their angle did better than their match. That doesn't seem right to me, but okay. It had a good crowd and good action. John Moxley defeated Rey Mysterio Jr. in 1956 by pinfall, illegally using the ropes for leverage. I got 69, so if what I did was right, John Moxley goes up to number 6. Rey Mysterio Jr. goes down to number 8. Oh, there's a lot of changes going on. And then the match is over, John Moxley looks angry. He jumps Rey Mysterio Jr. from behind, throwing a series of wild overhead shots. Rey Mysterio Jr. falls to his knees. As he does so, Moxley swoops in and begins going in for Rey Mysterio's mask strings. Oh no. After a mighty struggle, Rey Mysterio Jr. shakes off the attacks and spills to the outside. They both did well going off script. Got an 83. It's a pretty big angle, I think. We could do something quite cool with this storyline going forward. I need to double check if that's right, because it's really annoying me that, like, the niggling feeling I've done it wrong. I think it is they just go down a position. I'll need to double check. A video plays hyping Alberto versus Brock. Got a 76. Then in our main event of the pay-per-view, highest rated match. Good. Suffered from a lack of psychology. I need to plan Brock's matches out in advance, I think. And about that had great heat and great wrestling action. Brock defeated Alberto in 1942 by pinfall when F5. He makes defense number 2 of his World Heavyweight title. Got a 72. So overall, our show got a 72B-, popularity up in 19 regions. Our biggest angle was the Moxley Ray unmasking. So that's quite surprising. I thought it'd be Brock and... Oh no, it is Brock and Paul Heyman backstage. Shut up me. I'm just talking out my butt. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of GFW. In fact, no wait, I need to update this again, because that means Alberto is now down to number 5, which means everyone else is upper ranking. I also forgot to switch AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. So Alberto is here. AJ Styles is still number 2. Samoa Joe is the number 1 contender. Okada goes all the way up to number 3. And Rhino goes to 4. I don't think that is right. I think it was they move up as a position and then move down a position if they lose. I'll need to double check. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of GFW. I'm going to go check that before I do my first episode of TV before the next pay-per-view, so I can make sure the rankings are right. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to see if you enjoyed it, you can give it a like, and if you have any feedback, you can leave a comment. If you want to see all the other stuff I do, you can hit subscribe and get lots of exciting videos. Wow. And I'll see you in the next one.